Alert.
CWF is live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm stuck here in the middle of nowhere. The darkness slithering to grapple to me. I look like this, I find out things that I don't always.
Six-man contenders scramble kicks things off here at Can't Hardly Wait. Brad Stutz and the Mid-Atlantic television champion Matty DeNero are in the booth here. Matty, you will be defending your television title later tonight against one of the 6 potential challengers that are entered in this contest.
That is very interesting to me that right now the CWF Mid-Atlantic is like, hey, Matty DeNero, for your next defense for the television championship, you will be defending against, you don't know. We want you to sit outside with Brad, and we want you to watch and wait and find out for yourself who you'll be fighting.
Very interesting. Kill Billy, Evan Banks, and Charlie Weston starting things off here. These are 2 guys that have done battle a number of times up in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Both star pupils of Sean Christian, as we've commented on before here at CWF Mid-Atlantic. And Evan Banks, you see him being mindful of the clock that's on the big screen. He hit that big neck breaker and then wanted to give a look to the clock because another man is coming here in mere seconds away. Gorgeous Fisherman Buster.
Here comes Chase Dakota.
Blasted him with the water
on.
right in the eyes. Hooks. And Dakota takes Evan Banks right away.
Oh my goodness.
Chase Dakota, big kick to the face and hooks Weston. Bam, dropped him right on his head.
That's his move. He ain't getting up from that. Oh my goodness, look at this.
Chase Dakota with a ferocity that we have not seen in some time has just cleared the ring of 2 men in about 25 seconds. And Chase Dakota is standing tall. Matty, this might be the man that you'll be facing later tonight because Dakota is clearly meaning business right now.
Yeah, you know, I usually don't really keep track of my wins and losses, but this year, if I'm not mistaken, Chase Dakota's the only guy that's pinned me all year.
Well, he's waiting on the next man. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
He's got a tall order ahead of him right here as he is he's not backing down from the big man though. Dakota firing away here as Aaron Biggs is standing his ground and just took Chase's head off with that clothesline. Now the rookie Aaron Biggs only had about 10 or 12 professional matches up to this point, but in spite of that inexperience, Matty, his size gives him such a huge advantage here because how are you going to put this guy down or how are you going to get him over the top rope?
Yeah, Aaron Biggs really jamming up Chase Dakota now, and I'm not going to say that I'm worried about facing a guy like Aaron Biggs later on, but I'm definitely maybe slightly concerned. He outweighs me a little bit, just by a little bit.
Maybe by about 300 pounds or so.
Possibly. That's speculation though, Brad. That's only speculative.
He's got a hold of Dakota in the corner. Gonna try to get Dakota over the top rope. Remember, it's pinfall, submission, or over the top that eliminates people in this.
Yes. Who's this guy?
That's Chip Day, the PWXI television champion.
Like me?
He is hammering away at Aaron Biggs. He is the PWX television champion. Oh, God. He just ran into the brick wall that is Aaron Biggs. I've said for a long time now that if I were an administrator here, Chip Day would be one of my #1 draft picks. And Dakota, oh God, Dakota might be headed over the top rope now.
Yeah, that didn't work. That didn't work.
Feet have got to go to the floor though. He's got Aaron Biggs hooked.
Wait a minute.
Oh God, it got Aaron up and over. shoulder.
Whoa, Chip Day just tossed him right over the top rope.
And Dakota has survived. It's Dakota and Chip Day now for a few seconds before we wait on the 6th and last man. So they are really, contenders are really flying through each other here in this match, Maddie.
Yeah, you know, usually in a scramble match, you'll see about 4 or 5s kind of get caught up in the ring, but here, man, I mean, golly, these falls are coming fast and furious, and right now, so are the elbows.
Burlington comes alive for Donnie Dollars here at the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium. Donnie steps through the ropes, a longtime favorite here in the Burlington Gibsonville radius that CWF Mid-Atlantic has occupied for years. And Donnie gets the luck of the draw here, drawing number 6 in this scramble match. Maddie, you could end up wrestling Donnie Dollars tonight for the first time in a very, very long time.
Yeah, you know, that's... I don't really want to talk about that, Brad.
That's not what you're looking forward to here. So you're basically telling me you would rather face Chip Day or Chase Dakota?
Hey, like I said in the very beginning, I'm going to back down from no man. But come on, I mean, we're sitting here together commentating, but it's Donnie, Brad.
Huge clothesline. Donnie Dollars is running the ring right now. Chip Day and Chase Dakota are both down. It will be one of these 3 men that comes back later tonight to challenge Matty De Niro. And I got to say, Matt, big kick. Chase Dakota almost went over the top. Chip Day is known for those kicks. I got to say, Matt, it's the smart move of any of these potential contenders to try to get this thing done as quick as possible and exert as little energy before that television title match. You want to be as fresh as you can possibly be when that title match comes later tonight.
It seems like Donnie right now is fighting a 2-on-1 battle. The odds are definitely not in his favor right now.
It's almost like a rumble match. You make alliances and allegiances just to get you through the day, no pun intended, and get you through the match until the next match begins. The winner will come back and wrestle De Niro later tonight. Whoa! Both of them. Dakota goes to the floor. Chip Day does not. Chip Day is still alive. Chase Dakota is not.
Wow. Oh, no.
Chip Day is lethal with those kicks. Chase Dakota dominated this match but got sent to the floor. Donnie is not going to let Chip Day have that cross body. He was waiting on him over the shoulder.
Oh, this could be it. I've seen him do this.
No. Oh, God! Chip Day is absolutely vicious with those kicks.
Whoa.
Boot got nothing.
Whoa.
Oh, God, in the face! Oh, God! Oh! Chip Day is not here to play! And he puts Donnie Dollars away. It will be Matty De Niro against Chip Day later on tonight for the television title. And clearly, Chip Day is not here to play in his first appearance at CWF Mid-Atlantic.
Gentlemen, your winner by pinfall, 6 minutes, 31 seconds. He'll be back later tonight for a shot at the CWF Mid-Atlantic television title. This is Chip Day!
Chip Day has brutalized in his CWF Mid-Atlantic debut and will challenge Matty De Niro later tonight.
He just, I mean, chopped Donnie down like he was nothing.
He just brutalized half the roster. Good Lord. An impressive debut, to say the least, from Chip Day. And Matty, that is what you have got to defend your television title against later tonight.
Generation League title. It's scheduled for one fall, the 10-minute time limit. Please welcome your challenger, Garrett!
Well, this is a cocky young man climbing into the ring right now. Smith Garrett has got a chance tonight to become the leader of the Rising Generation League, but to do it, he will have to unseat the most popular RGL champion that we have had in a number of years, Show Smoove Chris Lee. Matty, Chris Lee takes such pride in being the leader of the Rising Generation, and you can tell that the fans here in Gibsonville have really taken to him. You're about to hear the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium come up for the RGL champ.
Absolutely. Hey, where's the belt?
Chris Lee circling around. This guy has made more appearances in less than a year than just about any rookie I can count. Any place that there is a ring set up, Chris Lee will go and get in that ring and hone his craft and try to better his game.
Yeah, I'm really glad that Chris Lee here tonight is going to get his very first opportunity to defend that RGL title that he won just a short time ago. Actually, on June 1st, the same night I won my television championship. So, you know, I really hope he's ready.
William Cross promised it would be the worst night ever for the Aftermath, and it was, as both members of the Aftermath lost their championship belts. As you see, Joey Hogan showing off the gold. RGL title is on the line. One fall with a 10-minute time limit between Chris Lee and Smith Garrett, and here we go. Collar and elbow tie-up. No, right to the headlock. Smith Garrett looking to show his power early on. Pow! The body-to-body contact sends Chris Lee to the canvas.
I don't want to sound cliche, but Smith Garrett very well put together. Nice crossbody. Nice arm drag. You know what? I got to tell you, I don't think I've ever seen a rookie impress me as much as Show has here in the CWF.
He's got that finesse to him.
He's got charisma too.
He tries to polish his game every single time. I cannot think of another rookie that has come down the pike here in CWF Mid-Atlantic that has actively tried to better his game. Like I said, anywhere that they set up a ring, Chris Lee will find that ring and try to better his game in it. Schoolboy right there, only two. Crowd here a little hesitant to really get excited in this RGL title match. Great move there from Chris Lee, only got two. Maddie, I really think this crowd has been stunned into near silence by the debut of Chip Day, who just dominated.
Yeah.
And that's your competition. That's your challenger for later tonight.
That's right. Well, you know, I think I can weather that storm. Actually, right now, though, it looks like Smith's having no problem weathering the storm that is the RGL champion, Show Smoove, right now.
Gorgeous elbow drop from Smith Garrett. Only gets a count of two. And now going to put that body weight on top of Chris Lee, make him carry the weight of both men. Going to try to cut off the flow of oxygen and blood to the brain. Joey Hogan making sure it's not a choke. Could be a chin lock, could be a choke, could be a sleeper. Steve Zban taking us right inside the action there. Looks like Chris Lee is going to get out of it. Looked like maybe a simple chin lock, not quite.
Very nice spinning back kick.
A sleeper, he just rocked him with it. Smith Garrett.
The old kitchen sink.
Kitchen sink right into the Henning neck snap. God, a great ring positioning. These guys are going for falls early on, Matty D. No wasted time, no wasted effort. Like I said, they are going for falls early on.
That's right, you know, and I think both of these guys with the loaded lineup we have tonight know that, you know, tonight they want to get out there and they want these people to remember exactly what they've done with as many wrestlers as they'll be seeing this evening. And I think both of these men right now at this point are doing a great job of it.
I think you're exactly right. I think that may become the story of the night as the matches unfold tonight. Not to mention the Weaver Cup finals are coming up in 2 weeks. It's going to be an enormous show. Great neck breaker. Hold on here. Could be a new champion if he gets him in good ring positioning. Only two. The Weaver Cup finals coming up on Saturday night, August the 17th. That's going to be a major, major event in CWF history. We already know, no matter what happens tonight, that Trevor Lee and Andrew Everett will kick off the show on August 17th in the semifinals of the Weaver Cup.
Jeez.
Very possibly the hottest opening match we've ever had in CWF Mid-Atlantic. They will kick off the show at 7:30 on August the 17th. Smith Garrett looking great here in this early outing too. Almost had a new champion right there.
That was really close.
Chris Lee just got rocked and we almost saw a new champion. Smith Garrett is talking to Joey Hogan about it. Smith Garrett could sneak in with a surprise here.
Now, he doesn't want to get frustrated now and do anything out of the ordinary. Garrett's making his way up to the top rope. He's taking his time. I don't know if he should be doing this, Brad.
He's thinking about it. Big European uppercut there from Chris Lee. Chris Lee fighting his way through now. Might be looking to go up top. Yes, going looking
to the... What do we got here?
Could be a superplex, could be a Rana, could be all kinds of things. What is Chris Lee doing?
I think it's Rana time.
It is Hurricane Rana. Good Lord.
Beautiful.
Send Smith Garrett inside out. He hit the canvas hard and awkwardly. Cover.
Oh.
Ooh, just barely. The near falls are coming quick in this RGL title match. Maddie, I think it's exactly what you talked about on this loaded up lineup. The biggest card of the summer, 10 big matches scheduled tonight. I really think everyone is looking to make an impression on this hot summer night here at CWF Mid-Atlantic. Everyone is wanting to make sure that among the 30+ wrestlers that we have here tonight, they are remembered as people are leaving the building tonight. And right now, these two RGL competitors are doing just that.
This is a great match going on right now in the ring. Reversal, soul food.
Good Lord, almost broke his neck the way he dragged him hard to the canvas with the foot in the face. And Chris Lee,
he might be dialing up the airwaves.
It looks like it's going to be the airwaves from way far out here.
He's going to have to go a long way to hit this move. Chris Lee up top.
Boom!
My goodness.
Crushes Smith Garrett and retains the Rising Generation League Championship. Big win for Show Smoove Chris Lee.
That was a really good match.
One successful defense under his belt. The leader of the Rising Generation League stands tall.
Rising Generation League champion, Show Smoove Chris Lee. Please welcome out first, Brandon Day.
Look at the focus and the concentration on the face of Brandon Day. Someone who has been a star for a number of years in the Commonwealth of Virginia, now looking to make his name in CWF Mid-Atlantic. And tonight, two of the best from Virginia go toe-to-toe in a CWF ring. First time they have ever done battle. Brandon Day and Aden Chambers.
Aden Chambers!
And joining me in the booth, an authority on Virginia wrestling, Bobby O'Neill. Spent so many years up at Boogie's Wrestling Camp in Shawsville, Virginia. Undeniably, you're familiar with the wrestling scene in Virginia. I'm happy to have you calling this match with us, but these two guys that we're going to see do battle here for CWF Mid-Atlantic, nothing like the Killbillies. These are two skilled, aggressive wrestlers. These are not two backwoods country boys in Brandon Day and Aden Chambers.
No, sir, they're wearing tights and everything.
Day, starting early, gets nothing. Takes Aden Chambers to the canvas. These two guys actually tag team partners in the Commonwealth of Virginia, particularly in the NWA Fusion promotion. Brandon Day was going for that bullet elbow, that roaring elbow, did not get it. Aden Chambers takes him to the mat. These two guys actually tag team partners up in NWA Fusion and in a lot of other organizations up in the Commonwealth of Virginia. I understand this is the first time they have ever faced off one-on-one. Oh, God! And Brandon Day just surprises his partner with a thunderous chop to the chest.
Wowie wee wow, that was a good chop, and I know about chops.
Woo! Aden Chambers answers right back. Clothesline, nope. Sleeper, nope. Headlock. Great control of his opponent there from Aden Chambers. Brandon Day was not getting away from him. Keeping that shoulder off the canvas. Brandon Day, I think, going to be maybe the harder hitter of the two. Aden Chambers going to be a step quicker, I would imagine. I'm familiar with both guys, but not nearly as familiar as they are with each other. Longtime partners doing battle here at CWF Mid-Atlantic. CWF so happy to be presenting this first time ever dream matchup here at Can't Hardly Wait, and Aden Chambers is going to the floor, Bobby.
Man, this is awesome whenever you see guys that know each other so well just going out and just having a wrestling match, man. I love it.
Well, in a matter of speaking, that's what we're going to see later tonight when Lee Valiant takes on Aric Andrews. But, Bobby, it may not be a wrestling match. That one could deteriorate into a fight real quick.
No, sir, I do not believe that is going to be much of a wrestling match.
Oh, God. Pile driver on the concrete will definitely be a disqualification. No, Aden Chambers does not let him have it. Oh, God. Knee right to the sternum. Oh boy. Asai, no, did not get it. Aden Chambers, I would assume, was going for the Asai moonsault. He did not get it. Brandon Day pulls him to the floor, and they are headed back inside the ring.
Lord have mercy.
Cover from Day 2, another near fall. The near falls have been coming hot and heavy, fast and furious all night long. We saw Evan Banks get surprised in our opening contest by Chase Dakota, Bobby. It seems like everyone on this loaded card tonight at CWF is looking to make an impact fast and quick and soon. Another cover. Everybody in the first 3 matches so far have been going for near falls early. They want to see a quick, decisive win. They want to make their name here on this loaded 10-match super card that we have built tonight here at Can't Hardly Wait.
You know, when you have a card like this, and there's so many great matches from top to bottom, you want to get your shine on. You want to have that moment where people are like, everything was good, but that was really good.
Brandon Day shoots him, no, does not get the catapult. Aden Chambers stops himself, don't know if Brandon Day knows it. He knows it now, as he just got DDT'd into the canvas. These 2 incredible athletes from the Commonwealth of Virginia giving us everything that they have got tonight. Aden Chambers actually a North Carolina resident, but competes primarily in Virginia, also up in ECWA, the home promotion of the Super 8 tournament, which Aden Chambers has won a couple of years back. As a body block from Brandon Day, ugly, just shoulder tackled him right in the face and chest, but Aden Chambers fires back.
Man, Chambers, he keeps taking everything Day's got, but I mean,
Good Lord, caught him with the kick. That might be a fight stopper right there.
I believe Aden Chambers needs him a flannel shirt and a jug of moonshine.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Future Killbilly, perhaps.
I'm scouting.
Brandon Day breaks free, just gouges him in the throat there, double thrust.
Oh.
Back to that Fujiwara armbar, no. Slips him for the stretch, no. Brandon Day does not let him have it. Like we were talking about earlier, Bobby, these guys know each other's moves so well. Good Lord, F5s him to the canvas. That will be all. Good night, Chambers, no.
Man, Evan Banks took that from Brandon Day just a show ago, and man, Evan talked about that for days, about how rough that landing was.
He likes to use that big F5. He also likes to use a huge roaring forearm that's a KO blow. Went for it again, did not get it. Brandon Day is pulling out the heavy artillery here. Aden Chambers is trying just to stay alive. Oh boy, deadlift German. We've seen him do this before. Boom!
Chambers is down.
Brandon Day is a bad motor scooter.
He is, man. He is Disco 70s solid, gold solid.
Day standing over Chambers. Chamber with a glassy-eyed stare. No. Chambers fires back. No! Double stomped him in the head, my God!
Chambers ain't out yet, man.
Only a count of 2. These guys are giving it everything they have got in this incredible matchup here at CWF Mid-Atlantic. Happy to have such world-traveled talent. Of course, Brandon Day has made appearances with Ring of Honor. Both these guys have traveled all up and down the East Coast, making their name. Brandon Day is up. Not going to let Aden Chambers have that top rope maneuver. Day looks like he's going to go to meet him. We saw Chris Lee go to the ropes earlier with some success. Could be a superplex here.
Chambers still got some fight in him, you can tell.
Fires away. Boy, that'll disorient you in a hurry.
This could be Chambers' opportunity right here, y'all.
Could be a big double stomp. Did not get it, though. Brandon Day still in this thing. Aden Chambers is still in this thing. This has been such an even keel match. No, got nothing. Brandon Day, all muscle.
The power, man.
Brandon Day is not letting Chambers have any big offensive maneuver in this bout. God! But he's got that stretch locked in.
I love that.
That's a painful submission hold, and Brandon Day, we may see his first submission in CWF in the months that he has been here if he cannot get to a rope or get out of this hold.
Day is scooting. He's got all that power behind him. He's getting real close to that rope.
He's going to let him out. No, he's going to get him. Great move. Great move from
Chambers is
Chambers.
aware, man. He's aware.
Brandon Day did such a great job for so many minutes of not letting Aden Chambers get any big offensive maneuvers, but Chambers surprised him, got the stretch. Oh, cradle, great move. No.
Chambers back over. Oh, Day's getting, oh my gosh, the power.
Brandon Day is a beast.
Oh.
Good Lord.
Chambers may be just out on his knees right now. Oh.
Big kick to the head. We saw the brutal kicks of Chip Day earlier. Cover. Woo, just barely.
Man, Chambers has so much fight in him.
I can never recall so many near falls in the early matches on any card in CWF history. This is just match number 3 here. Brandon Day, uh-oh. Watch out for that forearm. Oh, he did not get it.
Huge back of the noggin.
Aden Chambers has made every strike count.
Oh.
He has made every opening count in this matchup against Brandon Day, who is on Dream Street. This is the biggest opening that Chambers has had so far. Day will not let him get that stretch locked in. Nope. Oh. Boom! Brandon Day powers Chambers to the canvas.
God.
Boom! KO! Good Lord!
Forget about it.
And it is over. Brandon Day wins a war here at Can't Hardly Wait.
8 minutes, 41 seconds, your winner by pinfall, Brandon Day.
If that's what I do to my tag team partner, the only guy in this business I care about or respect, imagine what I'm gonna do to you.
A stern message from Brandon Day after an all-out war with Aden Chambers.
Please welcome out team number 1, the numbers man and Mecha Mercenary. The Mid-Atlantic Outlaws, Matt Houston, Lewis Moore.
And here comes the team that will face the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions on August the 17th at Weaver Cup Finals night. No matter who wins tonight's main event, they will face Houston and Moore on August 17th at Finals night. Bobby O'Neill, Houston, and Moore have been on a tear all summer long here, and they finally get their title shot here coming up in 2 weeks.
The Outlaws, man, they're, I'm not gonna lie, they're buddies of ours, and we respect the heck out of them. But man, there's just not many teams. Oh! Jump start! Number Man and Mecha not fooling around here. Number Man going to work on Lewis Moore. Mecha's got Matt Houston in the corner. Ref Joey Hogan has never established control of this matchup. Number Man and Mecha, like I was saying, they're tangling with one of the best teams there is, and that's a smart strategy. I mean, you gotta say.
Number Man firing off on Lewis here.
Oh.
Lewis fires right back. Sends the Number Man into the corner. Big chop to the chest. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh! Got him another one.
Mercy Day.
This thing is just a fight here.
There is no control here.
Huge spine buster sends Number Man down to the canvas. Lewis snatches a hold of Mecha, teeing off on the big man here. Mecha is so hard to get off his feet. He's so hard to maneuver when you're in there with him.
Oh!
Huge clothesline.
Mecha is just a beast. There's no other way to say it.
Good Lord, clotheslines Matt Houston all the way up to the floor.
He's Number Man and Mecha. Hey, I mean, they seem to kind of be working out a little bit.
Fires away here. Number man choking Lewis in the corner. This thing is broken down. Joey Hogan, like I said, has never really established control of the contest here. Mecha teeing up Matt Houston on the floor here.
Watch out.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Mecha went for broke against the post, and he's hurt.
More sins in number man. Oh, and here it comes.
Oh, boy. Heart attack clothesline from the Outlaws on the number man. Houston and Moore back in control. Mecha has not gotten up yet from when he hit that post.
Mecha is short-circuited, I think.
I think you might be right. Big leg drop just creams the number man.
There's the Outlaws. What?
And the Outlaws win it here, preparing for that tag team title match in 2 weeks. Houston and Moore with a huge win.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners by pinfall, 2 minutes and 8 seconds, the Mid-Atlantic Outlaws!
As you see, we're not playing. 2 weeks, Weaver Cup Tournament, the finals, August 17th. Whoever wins the main event tonight defends the titles against the Outlaws. And I guarantee it, new champs.
The Outlaws have guaranteed new champions 2 weeks from tonight at finals night. Uh-oh, this is not good. This is not good for anybody. This is not good for anybody. Oh my gosh. Oh God. Wow. That's not good for anybody. I think you're right. I think Mecha has short-circuited.
The only number he's got going on now is just quadruple zeros.
Oh God. Oh.
Wow.
Good Lord. Everyone is at a fever pitch as we head to Weaver Cup Finals night in 2 weeks.
This is the first of 2 first-round matches of the 2013 Johnny Weaver Memorial Tournament. This is one fall, 15-minute time limit, and this is Lee Valiant!
I'm going to own this tournament.
Aric Andrews!
Good fight. Come on. Wrestle.
Bell sounds. It is the first round of the Johnny Weaver Cup Tournament. Aric Andrews and Lee Valiant are nose-to-nose in center ring. Evan Banks and Bobby O'Neill are joining me here in the booth. And Evan, the entire history of these men that has kind of developed over the tournament, it was back at Absolute Justice. The Killbillies and Lee Valiant were a 6-man team. The winner of the fall would get a spot in the tournament. And a lot of people say that Lee Valiant stole a pin from the Killbillies in that matchup, Evan.
I'm not going to say he stole it. I mean, everybody's got to take opportunities, and I don't blame Lee Valiant for taking it. But, I mean, you got to know, like, these are my boys right here. And this is going to be hard to watch and just try to, you know, call this without picking a side. Like, I can't. Lee
Valiant jumped on the pile and got the pinfall. Commissioner Corey Edsel, in what turned out to be his last act as commissioner, ordered that both Andrews and Valiant would both make it in the tournament. These guys continued to have words since that matchup back on June the 15th. And finally, here we are, August 3rd, and they are paired off in the opening round of the tournament. The last 2 opening round matches are tonight, and we paired these guys off and said, let them go at it here. The winner will move on to finals night on August the 17th. And both these guys, you know, everyone wants to win this tournament. Everyone wants their name engraved on that trophy, and every wrestler would like to have the guaranteed Mid-Atlantic title shot that comes with winning the tournament.
Oh, of course.
But I dare say these are the 2 most determined men in this tournament. The Killbillies, after an amazing 2012, it has not been an entirely unsuccessful 2013, but it's been a rocky 2013.
Yeah, it was definitely not as good as 2012.
And Aric Andrews wants to put the Killbillies back on the map. We've talked to you guys in the weeks leading up to this match, and you guys have got your full support behind Aric Andrews in this thing. It's not like one member of the team is in the tournament. You guys are looking at it like the Killbillies are in this tournament.
Oh yeah, most definitely. We are the Killbillies. It's, you know, Legion. That's,
You know, we have our affiliation definitely with Aric, and we love Lee to death, you know, because we go back with him so far. We're just hoping that after all this is over, we can kind of go back to being civil again, you know?
So you've got Aric Andrews, who wants to put the Killbillies back on the map, and you've got Lee Valiant, the former Mid-Atlantic champion, was the #1 man in this organization a couple of years ago. Uh-oh, front suplex on the floor? Oh no, suplex on the floor. Lee Valiant, unquestionably, was the #1 man in this organization a few years ago, had the whole Mid-Atlantic in the palm of his hand, and lost his grip. Took over a year sabbatical from CWF Mid-Atlantic. We didn't hear from him for a long time. Lee Valiant came back in January of this year and set about wanting to become the Mid-Atlantic champion again. If he wins this tournament, he gets a guaranteed title opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity Lee Valiant has had to climb back to the mountain. Oh God, slammed him on the floor since he came back in January. So both these guys are so focused, so determined, and both these guys so badly want to move on and advance in this tournament.
I gotta say, I mean, Lee deserves to be the champion, and I know that, but I'm pulling for the Killbillies. I've got you know, this is what it's going to boil down to is we like I said, we had a great 2012, and I want to have a great 2013, and I think for the Killbillies is a good start. Oh, spear.
Big spear from Valiant, cover only gets 2.
All right. Lee went for the pin. This is rough to watch. I love both of these guys. Bobby, you know this.
Well, of course. I mean, you know, Lee Valiant's got such a big history with us. You know, not a lot of people know he was one of the guys that said, you need to come down here. And obviously Aric Andrews is more than just a friend. He's blood, you know?
Oh, yeah, he's a brother.
But right now he's having a rough time at Lee. Oh, Lee into a choke sleeper.
Guillotine.
Oh, my God.
I don't know.
Could see a submission here, Evan Banks.
He's winded, but I think he's got more heart than that. I don't think he can tap.
He's got a lot of heart, but he can still get choked out.
Come on, Aric.
Banks Andrews is in bad shape in the ring, man.
Come on, Aric.
Oh, fighting out.
There we go.
He's fighting out.
Come on, there you go.
Both men now a little bit stunned. This has been a hard-hitting early moments of this bout here. Oh, God.
Yeah, there's not been a slow part. They have went at it as soon as that bell rang. It looks like he's in a bad way.
Valiant is in firm control of this thing. Aric might have just got his bell rung on that kick right there. Slice bread number 2.
Is he going for it?
No.
No.
Boom! Great, perfect plex. Great ring positioning. Only got 2. The winner will move to the final 4. The winner will advance to finals night. And these guys in the early moments of this bout are putting it all in line. You see Aric Andrews has got that Barry Windham-like glassy-eyed stare. He has really had his bell rung here in the early moments of this contest.
You know, even at this point, whoever's going to win this thing, you know, they're going to deserve it by the end of this match.
You hear Valiant, I think you overheard him talking to Red Jones. He said, I am going to win this. These two guys, these two friends, not taking it easy on each other whatsoever.
And I think that's the way it needs to be. If they're going to decide who's going to be the better man in this, they just need to go out there and beat the hell out of each other.
A little bit of a gentleman's agreement to just fight it out.
Yeah.
Let the chips fall where they may.
It's the Virginia way, man. It's what we do.
Boom!
That about took his head off.
All the way to Lee Valiant comes down on Aric Andrews. And Andrews is hurt. Now a count out will advance Lee Valiant into the final four. So if Andrews does not make it in, Valiant will go to the final four. Does not have to be a pin or submission. Any way of winning will advance a man to the final four. Bobby O'Neill has left the booth. He's trying to inch his way towards ringside. Famous or Valiant puts him down. Cover, no. Bobby O'Neill looks real nervous here in the booth.
I'm sorry, guys, but I just, you know, we need Aric to win this, man. Come on.
A look of fret washing over the face of both Evan Banks and Bobby O'Neill here in the booth with me. Brad Stutz and the Killbillies calling the action here as one of their own is in this first round tournament match against Lee Valiant. Oh! Was it a smart move or a lucky move? It worked either way. I think it was luck. I don't think Andrews realized what happened, but he realizes it now.
Here we go.
Guys in the first matches of the night tonight have lived or died by coming off those ropes. Gonna see a big superplex here? Yes, we are! Boom! But Andrews has taken such a beating, he cannot capitalize on it in a timely manner.
I've got to believe that if Aric can cover him, that's it, man.
Fans here are rallying behind Valiant, some vocally supporting the Killbillies. But it seems at this point that Valiant is the crowd favorite. Andrews gets the hand on top.
Ah, my God.
Close.
That was very close.
Are you affected at all by the fact that the crowd has seemed to rally around Valiant? Is that going to throw Aric Andrews off his game at all? He's used to hearing the cheers and the adulation from these people.
But he understands that, Lee's just as much a fan favorite as Aric is, and I think he knew that going into this. I don't think it's really, if it does affect him, I don't think it'll be as much.
Andrews really looks like he has been through a war here. Valiant is so aggressive in the opening moments of this matchup. Boom! Hooking clothesline.
Here we go.
Side slam.
Aric's hitting his stride, man. He's hitting his stride.
Here we go. Come on, Aric. Oh.
Off the second rope. Could be that elbow drop. Yes, it is. Oh, got him. Who wants it more, Andrews or Valiant? Cover. Great positioning on the cover. Aric Andrews had all of his weight on the shoulders. I think Andrews might have got popped in the mouth from Valiant earlier. Starting to see a little bit of blood in the mouth of Aric Andrews. As hard as these guys have been throwing blows, it would not surprise me at all if he got popped in the mouth.
I'm surprised both of them aren't bleeding at this point. This has been rough.
Oh, could be the knee trembler.
He's setting up for it.
Aric Andrews is getting ready. No, did not get the knee trembler. Spinning toe hold, figure four. Figure four. Figure four from Valiant. Great maneuver to capitalize on Aric Andrews hitting that buckle. That was a thinking man's move right there.
5 minutes remain.
Come on, 5 minutes.
Just past the 10-minute mark in this thing.
Come on.
Andrews is going to reverse it. He's going to reverse it unless he can stop it. Bobby O'Neill has gone to ringside, and Aric Andrews has reversed it. All the pressure is on Lee Valiant. You see the pain on his face, but Valiant has made it to the ropes. Bobby O'Neill going to come back to the booth here. No! Sharpshooter from Aric Andrews!
Yes, pull him back,
Andrews is going to try to win it with the sharpshooter. Great thinking move here. Andrews is going to try to win it with the sharpshooter.
He is positioned great. This is good.
Just keep leaning back, buddy.
Valiant will have to go all the way to one of the ropes or break the hold.
No, he's
Great thinking from Valiant. Went right back to that knee that hit the buckle.
I got to say that was smart. I mean, he was right in the center of the ring. It would have been too much for him to try to pull himself to the rope.
I mean, it was smart by Lee.
It was smart by Lee.
I just want somebody.
Come on.
Somebody get up, because we can't end it.
No, I don't want it to end like this.
Count of 6.
All right, Eric's up. Lee.
Oh, Valiant going right back to that knee.
To the knee.
Great move. Great thinking from Valiant. Back to the knee. No.
Oh, pushes him off.
Oh, God. Valiant hit the buckle. Uh-oh. Andrews has got to support that leg. No. Oh, cradle out of the Russian leg sweep. And Valiant wins it. Just a split second ahead of Aric Andrews. Lee Valiant goes to the Final Four. Lee Valiant advances to finals night.
11 minutes, 39 seconds. Your winner, advancing to the 2013 Weaver Cup Finals, Lee Valiant.
Lee Valiant will join Trevor Lee and Andrew Everett as 3 of our Final Four. But what a hard-fought contest we saw between Valiant and Aric Andrews.
Lee Valiant, you have said it is your destiny to win this tournament. You are now in the Final Four.
Next week we go champ.
It's a party now.
I'm gonna tell you people, I didn't come here to take a night off, and I ain't coming to take a night off at the Weaver Cup Finals. I'm coming to win this whole damn thing. I spent over a year and a half in exile from this place after I let every one of you down. And it's a long, hard road out of hell, but I'll be damned if I wouldn't go through it to prove everything to you that I can be the man here at CWF Mid-Atlantic one more time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our next bout tonight is scheduled for singles action, one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Representing the new Aftermath, would you please welcome Trevor Lee! Lude!
wrestle this little guy.
Bell sounds. Trevor Lee to square off with Lance Lude, and Michael McAllister joining me in the booth tonight on what might be the most loaded card of the summer. These two could very well be the show stealer.
Definitely, definitely. They could hardly wait to get here at Can't Hardly Wait, packed here at the Sportatorium. These two could just burn the building down themselves. Trevor Lee early on Lance Lude, knee to the side here.
Trevor Lee, as he is alluding to Lude, is in the Final Four of the Weaver Cup tournament already on August the 17th. We already know that Trevor Lee and Andrew Everett will open the show on August 17th at finals night. Might be the hottest, greatest opening match we have ever had at CWF Mid-Atlantic. In the semifinals of the tournament, Trevor Lee and Andrew Everett will kick the show off on August 17th, but Trevor Lee does not need to worry about the tournament right now. He needs to worry about Lance Lude.
Definitely. I was going to say he looks very determined tonight and right now again, but Lance Lude keeps turning it around on him. As we see right here, looks like he's just going to take him. Head scissors right now. Now Lance Lude looking to get back into this thing. Trevor taking a breather outside. Very smart by Trevor Lee.
Oh boy, front row is clearing out. Heads up. Lance Lude is going to fly here. No, he got caught.
That's what Trevor Lee does.
Deceptively powerful is Trevor Lee. No. Shoots him in, no. Chet Sterling got a hold of Lude. Oh, kicked him in the face.
I couldn't see from my vantage point that Chet had him at all, Brad, but
kicked Lude right in the face, and the pose of confidence and downright cockiness on the face of Trevor Lee.
I'm all for posing, but maybe he should try that after the match.
And Chet Sterling sneaks in a shot on the outside, as you see Trevor Lee has got Charles Richardson talking about the fans off in the corner, and of course Chet Sterling not on the scene when Charles Richardson returns.
I think Trevor was having a problem with that fan.
Charles Richardson putting the count on Lance Lude. You know, it might be in Trevor Lee's interest, his best interest, to wrap this thing up early, because we've kind of seen it all night long. Guys have been going for pins early all night long, and a count out will send Trevor Lee to the showers, and it deludes the risk of him getting injured tonight before we head into Weaver Cup finals night.
Definitely. You don't want a chance getting hurt like that going in, and we know Lance Lude is a dangerous competitor. His size might be deceiving a little bit, but he can do many, many things in that ring. Does look like Trevor's in control here, though, Brad.
Both these guys can do just about anything, can wrestle just about any style. Trevor Lee just being dirty and nasty on the floor. Charles Richardson trying to pull him apart. All that water that Lance Lude just spews on his entrance may come back to bite him here if he falls on the outside. Cover here, only a count of 2. Lance Lude still in this fight.
Definitely needs to start doing some quick pins here, trying to get this win. But you see now Trevor is sitting here punishing his opponent, mocking Lance Lude there with his little head gesture. Now he's dropping the knees on him, Brad.
Trevor Lee, another big knee, puts it right in the face of Lance Lude.
Again, still posing and just choking. Should have gone for a pin there, I would think.
Fires away. Another shot. A series of shots. Lance Lude wrestling defensively here against Trevor Lee.
That is one thing Lance Lude does have a lot of, and that is heart.
Oh, heads up.
Oh.
No, Lance Lude did not let him have the gut wrench. Turns it into the Cristo.
He could give up right here. He might need to just to save himself some injury.
Lance Lude has won dozens and dozens of matches in CWF with that very hold, but no, Trevor Lee breaks it. Oh boy. Hard to the canvas.
That power right to a pin.
That Corellan style lift takes him to the canvas. You see the disgust on Trevor Lee's face, going for another fall here.
In Trevor Lee's mind, it should have been over.
Trevor picking at the face of Lude. Now he's going to lock him. Looks like that reverse chin lock putting all the weight on him.
Wearing him down, cutting off that circulation.
Of course, Michael McAllister, as you know, easy to slip into a choke from this position if the referee is not keenly on the job.
Definitely. Definitely can get into a choke here. Might be what he wants to do.
Lude trying to get this crowd here at the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium behind him. And they are. Lude has really won people over in his recent outings here at CWF Mid-Atlantic.
Oh. Very smart separation there.
Yeah, great move from Lance Lude.
Here he comes.
Oh, in the face. Gorgeous drop kick from Trevor Lee. And again with the pose. The cockiness that just drips off of Trevor Lee like perspiration.
Should have gone for that. Now he's going for that cover.
Little close to the ropes there. Charles Richardson counting the fall.
Hey, if the referee allows it.
It was a smart move from Trevor to put himself between Lance Lude and the ropes.
Very smart. Smart wrestling.
The most annoying thing about Trevor Lee, I've said it before and I'll say it again, there are a lot of annoying things about Trevor Lee, but possibly the most annoying, Michael McAllister, is he just might be as good as he thinks he is.
He definitely is. And he knows he is, so that's even more dangerous.
He's got the body weight on top of Lance Lude.
This crowd getting behind Lance Lude again here. Again with some separation with that jawbreaker.
That's the
wildly.
Line. Lude needs to make something happen here. Goes to the ropes. Great move. He put some space in between him. Oh, boy. Oh God!
That could be over right there.
Almost like a sunset driver.
Beautiful move.
Yeah, really great move from Lance Lude. He's got to make something big happen here. Trevor Lee is on the ropes. Lude is trying to rally Gibsonville here. Nope, nothing happened.
Not yet.
Woo! Kick to the back of the head.
That hardened Lance Lude, it just does not quit.
Heads up. Ow, double knees! Came flying, but he did not get the cover. Cover now. 1, 2, only 2.
Oh, I thought that could have been 3 right there, Brad.
So did the crowd here at the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium. Lance Lude once again trying to rally the 150 plus strong that are here inside the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium. Sterling is on the apron. If Sterling had made contact, it would have been a disqualification, but he did not. Questionable tactics as usual from the aftermath.
That's right, he did not touch him.
Oh boy, German, boom!
Oh, through, oh.
Great ring positioning, no! Did not get the 3 count,
wow.
And the crowd is rocking here at the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium.
Really behind Lance Lude. I can't believe he kicked out of that myself.
Trevor might be going for the kill shot, that leaping knee that has knocked out people for months and months and months. Lude has got to be aware of the kill shot. No, didn't get it. Whoa, Trevor sails. Oh my God.
Oh.
Woo! Like a jet plane. He just soared through the air and crashed onto Trevor Lee.
That was incredible.
An unbelievable.
Throwing caution to the wind, Brad. I mean, these guys are just putting it all out there on each other here.
An unbelievable dive from Lance Lude.
Both men may be trying to prove a point here.
Lude is now in control. Lude has now got Trevor wrestling defensively, but he can do that too. Oh, kick the buckle.
Now, if Trevor Lee can capitalize on this, Brad.
No, did not get it.
Oh, backslide.
Great move. 2, no. Oh! Could be the Orange Crush. No. Oh, Lude lured him all the way over to the ring, to the other corner, all the way across the ring. And Lance Lude maybe going for broke here. Hooking DDT. No, Trevor's not gonna let him have it. Could be the Orange Crush after all. No! Lance Lude turns into a cutter.
In middle of the air, Brad.
Great defensive wrestling from both men in the entire bout. Lude is going for the cover here. 1, 2. What is Chet Sterling on the apron? And why did the ref break the count?
5 minutes remain.
Why did the ref break the count?
He just wanted to make sure Chet was not getting in.
A bad call from the official. Lance Lude had this match won, I gotta think, off of that twisting cutter.
I don't know. It looked like Trevor could have kicked out of that.
We say from the sidelines they should have done this, they should have done that, but the fact of the matter is that the referee's attention was diverted, and Lance Lude is calling Sterling out now. He wants a piece of him.
Chet back on the apron.
Got
I
him
don't
by
know
that
if you want to do
tie.
that.
Got him by that tie. He needs to be mindful of Trevor Lee. Hooks, no. Rolling reverse. Oh, he sends them into each other.
Backfired on them.
Up. Victory roll on Trevor Lee. And he beat him. Huge win for Lance Lude. Huge victory for Lance Lude here at Can't Hardly Wait.
10 minutes, 49 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, Lance Lude!
You deal with Arik Royal by yourself, since you can't help me.
Beat him anyway, Eric.
Just trying to help, man.
Ring machine and officials. To the back door. Refs. Everybody stay put. Let him in. Everybody stay put. Let him in. Let him in. Stay around it.
Our next bout tonight, scheduled for singles action, will follow a 20-minute time limit. This is Zane Dawson.
Your haircut, boy. Come cut it for me.
And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome his opponent tonight. He's the current PWI Ultra J Crown Champion, Everett.
Opening bell sounds, and it is Andrew Everett going one-on-one with the outsiding invader, Zane Dawson. Brad Stutz in the booth with Michael McAllister for CWF Mid-Atlantic. And Michael, this is a matchup that's been brewing for a number of months. Zane Dawson feels he should be a part of the CWF roster, and he has been held back from doing so, from being on the team, so to speak, at CWF. And as an outsider, he has targeted Andrew Everett. CWF Mid-Atlantic is literally in Andrew Everett's blood.
Well, I mean, I would have to agree with Zane Dawson. I mean, he should be in this CWF roster. Look at that man. He is such a great competitor. He is tough as nails.
His toughness, his intensity is second to none, but the fact of the matter is, when Dawson was invited to CWF Mid-Atlantic earlier this year, he showed no respect for the rules, no respect for the authority. He struck officials. He destroyed furniture out in the lobby of the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium here in Gibsonville, North Carolina. It was Zane Dawson's own actions that keep him from being welcomed on the roster here at CWF Mid-Atlantic. But Michael, you're right. He possesses all the talent, all the toughness in the world. He does belong among the best in the Mid-Atlantic, but it is his attitude, his refusal to follow even the simplest rules and orders that keep him as an outsider here at CWF Mid-Atlantic.
Well, attitude goes a long way, but it also gets you a long way too. And look at him right now, taking Andrew Everett cross down to the mat. But look, this matchup is going to be amazing.
Andrew Everett, one of the highest flyers on the independent circuit today.
And Zane Dawson, he likes to just demolish his opponents.
Right, raw brutality and intensity from Zane Dawson. Andrew Everett can do anything in the air. Zane Dawson comes with the ground attack, and it is an interesting contrast of styles here at the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium. Everett charges, and Dawson sends him up and over. Everett strikes, heads up, oh,
See,
good Lord.
One mistake can ground Everett for good also. And Zane Dawson knows this.
Dawson with great thinking. Oh, cover, this could be it right here. Only two. Dawson with great thinking may have just grounded Andrew Everett. Everett's best chance to win might be up in the air, and Zane Dawson might have just taken that away from him. Here at CWF Mid-Atlantic, we thank everyone that is joining us. YouTube.com/CWF Mid-Atlantic for this and other great matchups. We thank all of our Twitter followers who are following along at CWF Mid-Atlantic, and we thank our 5,000 plus Facebook friends at Facebook.com/CWF Mid-Atlantic. So many dedicated, loyal CWF super fans that follow along each and every week here in Gibsonville, North Carolina. And Michael, it looks like the power of Dawson has in fact grounded Andrew Everett's high-flying capabilities.
It definitely has, and I will say this for Andrew Everett, he's this kind of competitor that he will, if Zane Dawson wants to fight, he'll take it to him too. I mean, he won't give up. He'll just keep coming at you, but his best opportunity or best chance is to stay vertical, and he's back up right now.
This is a big match for both men. Andrew Everett is a young man that we have literally watched grow up here at CWF Mid-Atlantic. Oh, God! Dawson comes with a hard knee into the rib cage and the sternum. Cover here from Dawson. Two and only two. We have literally seen Andrew Everett grow up here in CWF Mid-Atlantic. A win here will silence the claims from Dawson that he is as good or better than the best CWF Mid-Atlantic wrestlers. A win from Dawson here will have literally beaten one of the favorite sons of CWF Mid-Atlantic, and Dawson will have legitimized his claim that he does indeed belong on the roster here at CWF Mid-Atlantic. So the stakes are high for both Zane Dawson and Andrew Everett here in this matchup. Brad Stutz and Michael McAllister thrilled to be calling this exciting matchup live from the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium in Gibsonville, North Carolina. And Michael, Zane Dawson has been in control for the last couple of minutes.
He really has, and you have to think, if he does get that win here, does that open the door further for him here at the CWF? Or do people still say, no, your attitude needs to, you need to get that attitude in check, Zane Dawson?
It's tough to sign on a guy for matches that you can't control. Uh-oh, Everett. Oh, Everett got nothing on that head scissor attempt. Zane Dawson, 6'3", 240 pounds, out of Wilmington, North Carolina, and he is a bruiser, a throwback to a Bruiser Brody, a Terry Bam Bam Gordy, a no-nonsense, knock your head off your shoulders attitude is what Zane Dawson brings to the ring. If we could control him, he would be the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion, but we cannot, and as a result, he has to settle for an invitation-only basis here in CWF Mid-Atlantic. But Michael, that could change if he is successful, because right now he is demolishing Andrew Everett, and if Dawson scores the W here, if he scores the win, he may have silenced his critics.
He may be signaling for an end here, Brad.
Oh, you got to watch for any high-flying move from Everett. You've got to watch for that incredible lariat from Dawson. Dawson takes heads off with that lariat. Big fire up from Andrew Everett here. And Everett has not been able to knock the 6'3" Zane Dawson down. Lariat got nothing. Oh, God, beautiful kick. Sends Dawson to the canvas. This is the biggest opening that Andrew Everett has had so far, and he covers him.
Get it?
Only two.
Only two, Brad. That was amazing.
That was a beautiful flying kick from Andrew Everett. And Everett now is thinking about what is it going to take to put this monstrous Zane Dawson down. Everett loves to come off the top rope with a variety of high-flying maneuvers. He might be thinking about one of those right here. Could also be thinking about the Pele kick.
If he can hit some of those kicks on the spot again, and he missed there.
Spin kick got nothing. Oh, he avoids the lariat again. Everett needs to make something happen here. Oh! Spiked him on the canvas on the spine buster, and Zane Dawson is going to win it here. 2, no, did not get the 3 count.
Zane looks like he's got to do something here to get Everett just to stay down now. Everett's heart just won't let him quit.
The heart of this high flyer is off the page, like you said. Dawson might be coming to come off the ropes here. This is not his forte. This is not where he feels comfortable like Andrew Everett would. Uh-oh. Everett may be thinking high risk here.
This is his territory, Brad. He can do many things from up here.
Fires away. No one is more at home on the ropes than Andrew Everett. Oh, shoved off, landed on his feet though. Oh!
Hurricane Rana off the top there.
No hands, he leaped up to the top, and Andrew Everett may be going for broke here on the top rope.
This could be all here, Brad. If he can hit this.
Could be the shooting star, could be the double rotation. Shooting star got nothing, but he landed on his feet. He's still hurt from earlier, though. Oh, God, the lariat just creamed Andrew Everett. And Dawson wins a nail-biter. Zane Dawson defeats Andrew Everett here at CWF Mid-Atlantic. For more incredible matches like this one, join us at youtube.com/CWF Mid-Atlantic.
Zane Dawson.
And that is the look of a very dangerous man.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout tonight is for the CWF Mid-Atlantic Television title. This match is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute television time limit. Please welcome your challenger, Chet Sterling. Let me show all y'all for the real. And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your CWF Mid-Atlantic Television Champion, Nero.
All right, beat a legend, beat an android, and I slayed a dragon, and now it's on to I know his first name's Chip.
Let's do this! Come on, everybody!
Today I saw him. Okay. Hey, bring him in real quick. Right here, come here. Come here. Take a picture. Photo op for the title. Photo op for the title. You ready? Thank you.
Chip Day does not look amused at all by the antics of Matthew De Niro. Brad Stutz and the Rising Generation League champion Chris Lee are in the booth. Television title is on the line, and Chris Lee, Chip Day does not look like he is playing around at all. That happy-go-lucky attitude of Matthew De Niro, I don't think is going to fly with this big, bad dude that literally just wiped out about 3 or 4 people in the opening contest tonight.
I don't think that he's here to play. He's here to kick. He's here to kick some butt, and I really think that he's going to take it to Matty tonight. This might be a pretty tough match for him.
Chip Day earlier tonight won a 6-man contender scramble when he pretty much obliterated Donnie Dollars. Undeniably, Chip Day is going to be the aggressor. And we saw him carry the PWX Television Championship belt to the ring. He is currently the television title holder for PWX Premier Wrestling Experience out of Charlotte. Unique rules that govern that championship. The basic traditional 10-minute time limit is the only real rule that governs our television title. And Chris Lee, Matty De Niro has made great use of that 10 minutes because, quite honestly, De Niro is such a strange guy. He's so unorthodox that it takes you sometimes 4 or 5, maybe as much as 6 minutes to really figure out where he's coming from. By the time you figured out Matty's game plan, he's eaten up half of that television time limit or more.
You know, Brad, the first time I was actually in the ring with him, the only time was last year on my debut. And he came into the Rumble and he really threw me for a loop. I mean, he's definitely unorthodox. I think he's going to give Chip a run for his money, but Chip is not here to play games.
Oh, God. Big
first kick of the match.
Big stomp into the gut there. You heard Matty say you've only got 10 minutes. Oh, whoo, Chip Day is going to be trying to make use of it, and he may have just KO'd De Niro. My God, Matty is checking for blood and teeth. We said that Chip Day would be the aggressor, and he is being incredibly aggressive. Matty has gotten his bell rung early on. Chip Day has got 10 minutes to potentially leave with 2 television titles, and what an incredible debut it would be for Chip Day to walk out of here the television champion.
He's a hard hitter, and I think he would hold it well, but can he get used to Matty? That's the question you posed earlier, but Matty's having a hard time coming out the gates right now.
Chip Day has brought a brutality that we have seldom seen in CWF Mid-Atlantic. He has brought a ferociousness, has Chip Day, and he has grounded De Niro, and he's just grinding. He's putting that weight on him. Matty is in bad shape here. Referee Joey Hogan asked him if he wants to give it up. It took De Niro 351 CWF live events before he finally captured his first major championship. So we know Matty is not going to give it up. We know he's going to fight with everything he's got. But man, Chip Day is downright violent.
That's kick number 3. I'm keeping count of the kicks for tonight, and it hasn't looked good for Matty so far.
That series of just brutal concussion kicks that Chip Day unleashed earlier tonight on Donnie Dollars brought him the win in that 6-man scramble match. Chip Day now using the middle rope to his advantage. Would be practically unheard of if Chip Day walked out of here the television champion. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's 4.
He's lethal with those feet. Chris, you debuted back in October at the CWF Rumble. It was June the 1st when you finally won your first major championship. Basically an 8-month odyssey to win your first championship, and that's the Rising Generation League title. It would be completely unheard of for someone to leave the television champion in their first night in CWF Mid-Atlantic. But this guy has got the tenacity, the ferociousness, and the brutality to possibly do it.
If anybody can do it, it's Chip Day. He's got that PWX ITV title. He's a champion himself. He knows what it takes. Oh, nice elbow.
Good move there from Nero. Chip is now on the recovering side of things. Nero looking to fly here.
He's got to stop wasting time.
Could be the Stinger Splash. Boom, didn't get it. Crashed hard into the buckle. Chip Day, oh God. Might be another one of those concussion kicks. Oh God, it was double knees to the side of the head. Chip Day has dominated in his first night in CWF Mid-Atlantic. Chip Day has brought a brutality second to none.
I'm seriously thinking about bringing the CWF doctor over here to check on Maddie after the show.
Cover, woo! Almost saw a new champion right there. Joey Hogan was right there, Johnny on the spot, but only 2, and Nero is struggling to survive here.
Oh, man.
Ow! That's just dirty, raking at the eyeball.
5 minutes has elapsed, 5 minutes remain.
Well, Chip Day has made the most of the first half of that time limit. Like we said, it takes some guys minutes to adjust to Nero. Chip Day is dominating the first 5 minutes, but he cannot win the title on a countout. Is this a smart move, Chris Lee?
I think he knows Maddie is going to get up. Maddie has way too much heart for this. I think he's taking a little breather and getting his game plan together.
Is Chip Day now looking maybe to eat up the clock? Maybe Chip Day is thinking that if he can eat up some time, it will be less time for Nero to possibly mount a comeback. Maddie has been on the floor for a count of, I think, 7 or 8. It's 8. If Maddie does not get back in the ring, this thing will be all over. We will have a count out.
Victory. Wow.
Well, this thing is about to be over if Maddie does not make it. Maddie slides just in.
Got it.
He is in the ring.
Just got it.
Fires away. Chip Day is unleashing those kicks. Good Lord.
I've lost count.
He hits with such brutality. Chip Day has come with violence on his mind. Oh God, he sends Nero to the floor.
He's blaming you for what he's doing to the champion.
Well, Chip Day has been a prospect for a long time. I've wanted him as part of CWF Mid-Atlantic. I had a hand in him coming here tonight, but he is not here to make friends. He is here for brutality. Oh my God! Oh my God, he kicked Nero right in the back of the head.
Oh my God.
Good Lord.
That was cheap.
We may be looking at our next television champion right here.
Keep that warm for me.
Chip Day is someone I have considered a prospect for a long time for CWF Mid-Atlantic. Anytime someone asked me, who would you like to see in CWF Mid-Atlantic, I said Chip Day, but he is not here to make friends, Chris Lee. He's here to concuss.
And concuss he might have just have done. Like, I am really worried about Matt right now. This is one of my friends. But, man, what a competitor Chip Day is.
Count is up to 7. Count is up to 8. Nero is in, but he is on Dream Street. Was the picture of Chip Day holding up the television title a sign of things to come? Maddie is having to fight. Maddie is having to struggle here. Fires away.
Nice shot. Just a flurry of punches.
Oh!
Lethal kick to the gut.
Oh God, this is that series of kicks that knocked out Donnie Dollars earlier tonight.
Brad, I don't know if you've seen Donnie in the back, but he still has a print of Chip's foot on his lip.
This might be the death sentence. No, slips out. Nero stacks him on top. And Nero survives. He did not win, he survived.
Amazing.
And Matty Nero is still the television champion. Chip Day brought everything in the arsenal. But Matty Nero is still the champ.
8 minutes and 7 seconds. And still Mid-Atlantic television champion, Nero.
Consider this CWF Mid-Atlantic Television Champion, Matty Nero.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is the final first round bout of the 2013 Johnny Weaver Memorial Tournament. It's scheduled for one fall, the 15-minute time limit. Making his way to the ring, would you please welcome Chet Sterling!
I'm so good, it's a bad hand. Sit there, you got a bad hand. Garrett got a run, no man, a bad hand. You ain't going nowhere like a bad name. So big, I told her, look back at it. Look back at it. Look back at it. Then I put back, grab it out of cosmetic. I didn't say it. And it. I didn't say it.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome your Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion and Weaver Cup champion for the past 2 years, Arik Royal!
A safe that's untouchable like Elliot S. The track that hit form like a stuff to your chest. Got the best for you, Jimmy, in the city of sex. That sunshine set, you're the boss and Timby. The set where you never from the dance floor empty and good speed. On the mission for that greens. Leave me when the making machines of the game.
And here we are. Brad Stutz and Chris Lee are in the booth. It is the final opening round bout of the 2013 Johnny Weaver Tournament. The winner of this match will get the final spot in the Elite Final Four that moves on to finals night. Chris Lee, a lot of people have said that even though the brackets are not arranged in this order, a lot of people have said that they feel like this is the #1 seed against the #8 seed. Chet Sterling has been surprising people all summer long. You've been in the ring with Chet Sterling. I'm going to put you on the spot right now. Are you looking for another upset tonight? Does Chet Sterling have what it takes to put down the Mid-Atlantic champion and advance in this tournament?
Brad, he absolutely has what it takes. Chet has been one of my toughest opponents. Even though I have beat him more times than he's beat me, he's been one of my toughest opponents. You never know. He's so slippery and so sneaky. Can't really get your hands on him like that.
Well, we saw as Arik Royal was making his way to the ring, we saw Royal looking behind his back, checking to see if there were any other members of the Aftermath lurking. Earlier tonight, Trevor Lee told Chet Sterling that he was on his own against Arik Royal. But can we even trust Trevor Lee? Is it to Trevor Lee's advantage or disadvantage if Chet Sterling joins him in the Final Four? We know that Trevor Lee will face Andrew Everett in the next round. So if Trevor and Chet meet, it would not be until the tournament finals. But that's the question. You have to put yourself in Trevor Lee's shoes. Is it to his advantage or disadvantage to make sure Chet Sterling advances in this tournament?
That's an interesting dynamic, Brad, and I think either way, he'll try to control Chet. You know, Trevor, that's how he operates. He lets Ike operate under control.
He says that he will not make an appearance tonight in this match. He says that Chet is on his own.
We'll see. You know I know about the aftermath.
Absolutely. They have teamed together to conspire and get many victories in CWF Mid-Atlantic over the years. Arik Royal is firmly in control now of the rookie Chet Sterling. For a period of time was known as the Aftermath Apprentice. When Trevor Lee took control of the Aftermath, he kind of bumped up Chet Sterling's rank, so to speak, made him a full-fledged member, and in fact, it was 2 weeks ago that we saw Ben Tyler pretty much kicked out of the Aftermath.
That shocked me.
So that pretty much makes Chet Sterling second in command right now.
It does. I know that Trevor has been grooming him for a while now, and, you know.
A great move, Royal. Oh, wow. Good move from Chet, though. Oh!
See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. He's slippery, he's sneaky, he can definitely hit you at the right moment.
Chet will do anything he can to get ahead. He will try to make the most of any opportunity. Like I said, there are no official seedings in the Weaver Cup tournament, but a lot of people feel like Arik Royal Cover, the two-time tournament champion, is the front runner to three-peat and win the tournament once again. And a lot of people feel like of the 8 men selected for the tournament this year, Chet Sterling was the long shot. I don't know. Chet Sterling has been on a summer-long undefeated streak that Arik Royal is looking to snap in this matchup. We've seen him survive against Osiris, against Lee Valiant, against Andrew Everett. We've seen Chet Sterling survive time after time after time all summer long.
Survive is the correct word. That's what Chet Sterling does.
Oh, kicked Arik Royal down. Great move. Nope. Too powerful. Too strong is the champion.
Oh, wow.
Powers him up. No.
Slipped out.
Oh, bin breaker from Chet Sterling. 268 pounds came crashing down there. Cover, lazy cover from Chet Sterling. I do not think you're going to beat the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion that way.
That move hurt him as well. He had 260 pounds on his back. Chet Sterling probably weighs about 200 pounds. I know that probably hurt. He's giving up some weight right there. Oh, vicious kick to the gut.
Oh, Hulk smashes him down to the canvas. Arik might be looking for the sick kick, might be looking for the football tackle anytime. That's one of the things that makes Arik so dangerous is when you try to create space, he'll just charge across the ring and take your head off. Did not get it right there. I think he was just going for a big avalanche-style smash.
There he goes right there. You said, Chet, you used the word surviving earlier. He is surviving, and he will survive through anything. You're going to really have to, you're really going to have to give it to Chet Sterling. That was a vicious, against the ropes.
Chet gonna look for something here. Well, don't matter. Whatever he was looking for, he ain't gonna get it, Chris Lee.
Oh, wow. Oh.
The power of Arik
He's right back up. He's right back up.
Rough takes him down. That big leaping leg lariat from Chet Sterling. You got to think Trevor Lee taught him that big roll. Cover 2-2-2.
It's amazing that he kicked out of that. That move right there really crushed my windpipes a few times. I've taken that move a few times, and man, that's such a vicious move.
I dare say there may not be a better athlete in CWF Mid-Atlantic than Trevor Lee. You've got to think that Trevor Lee is the one that helped teach Chet Sterling how to avoid situations like that where you're being thrown off the top rope.
All the time, Brad. I always see them in corners, and he's always helping them out, giving them little tips and tricks, and they're just always conspiring and coming up with certain strategies. Chet Sterling's definitely taught very well from Trevor Lee.
Fires up. Does Arik Royal. The champion hits so hard, he strikes so fast. That's the thing, is he explodes with his power. It's not somebody that just stands there and punches you. Oh boy! Oh. Big power bomb into the buckle, drilled him. Football tackle sends Chet Sterling all the way to the floor. That will hurt for days.
That definitely will hurt. Looks like he's holding his head right, and he's holding his midsection and his head right there.
I think Arik doesn't even know where Sterling landed. I think it even surprised him that Sterling crashed to the floor like that.
With football season coming up, that really got me ready for that.
Of course, it was 2 weeks ago, Arik Royal and Donnie Dollars put down Nick Richards and Jason Miller in a hot main event, and Aric said he would defend his trophy tonight.
What is Nick Richards doing out here?
Aric said Aric said he would defend the trophy tonight, and that's exactly what he's doing. Oh God, Miller has got a hold of Royal. Oh my God! Oh God, DDT on the floor!
What is happening?
That DDT on the floor has crippled people all summer long.
What is he?
Good God! What is happening here?
What does Nick Richards have to do?
Well, it was 2 weeks ago that Royal gave Donnie Dollars the first win in this feud. You've got to be kidding me, man.
Oh, man. Now,
wait, no way.
If Chet wins, is this advantage aftermath?
A count out will advance Chet to the Final Four. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Royal is barely moving on the floor. You've got to be kidding me.
If Chet wins this...
Wait. It's over. Chet Sterling has advanced. The three-peat will not happen. Richards and Miller have ruined the three-peat. Chet Sterling advances. Oh my God.
Chet always finds a way. Wait.
7 minutes, 46 seconds. Your winner via countout, advancing to the Final Four, Chet Sterling.
Oh my God, Chet Sterling has advanced. Oh my God, Arik Royal is not going to finals night for the first time in 3 years.
I told you it was happening.
Arik Royal is not going to finals night for the first time in 3 years.
Because you people are too stupid to be told. What we did and what we're going to do is show you that being a champion here means nothing. Any champion means nothing. Because, you know what, you people come here to escape your miserable lives. You people come here to put all your hopes and all your dreams that one day you can be a hero like Arik Royal, or you can be a hero like Rick Converse. Let me tell you people something. Those heroes that you love, at the end of this night, they're going to be just as miserable and stupid as each and every one of you.
Dynasty.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, your main event for can't hardly wait for the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team titles. Please welcome your champions, the Dynasty! Osiris and the first Rick Converse! This bout is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit.
Intuition is there, even with my vision impaired. Yeah, knowing I can go, just switching a spin. On the highway of life, bitch, chop in my sight. Oh, killing senses ever since I was seen on the benches. Every time somebody like Enos was mentioned, I would turn green, me being in the trenches. Living adventurous, not worrying about expenditures. I'm braving temperatures below zero. No hero, no father figure. You got a partner, no sugar. I'm starving my business, and the weight loss in my figure. Starting to die in my heart. About to get to my heart.
Now.
Oh my God! Miller is on top of Richards on the floor. This thing is chaos from the opening bell. Richards and Miller are on top of the champions here. It looked like we almost forgot Miller was out here. It looked like at the very least Richards was going to start the match, and no, Miller comes from all the way across the ring and ambushes Converse. Richards and Miller have been on a path of destruction all summer long, and now Miller standing over Osiris.
Earlier,
confidently, Chris Lee.
Earlier, Nick Richards said something very interesting. He's going to make sure that everyone can see that the heroes of CWF are no more than what the people are. He's calling them miserable, and he's talking down to them. This is really interesting to see how this is going to play out.
Richards and Miller believe that wrestling and anyone that loves wrestling is a miserable experience, and they want to make wrestling a miserable experience for all of us. I know Richards. I've known Richards for years and years, and he was the happiest kid in the world just to be on a card anywhere in the Carolinas for years and years, and just somewhere along the way something changed.
I've known Jason through mutual friends for the last 4 years. He's been very different for the last few months since he's been associated with Nick Richards. I don't know what happened or what got in his head, but he's just been a dark dude.
I'm as close to Richards as I am anybody on this planet, and even I don't know exactly what changed in Richards. But when he came back in March, he destroyed Fatback, and he changed all of our lives. He sent Donnie on a downward tailspin. Cover, cover! He sent me to the broadcast booth, the only one. They've retired Corey Edsel. The only one that has really risen from the ashes of Fatback is Matty Nero. But somewhere along the way, Richards just became so disenchanted with wrestling.
I know you want to stay impartial, Brad, but how does that make you feel? I mean, that's your friend right there.
He's one of my best friends in the world. I love that kid to death, but it's just so weird to have people, even in your own house, you can't relate to them anymore like you used to. Converse is teeing off on Miller, and I don't know exactly what happened to Miller. I've got a little bit better idea, because I think for Miller it's more cut and dry. He suffered that neck injury here about 8 months ago that put him on the shelf for 6 months, and he was a different man when he came back from that neck injury. I think in that moment, that moment that he got hurt and the 6 months of rehab that followed it, I think Miller learned things about the wrestling industry, cold, hard facts that he could not accept. I think both of these guys, Richards and Miller, thought that, you know, it was easy, thought it would be easier than it has been. And when they learned that wrestling is cold and cruel and heartless, cover from Osiris, which is something we've all had to learn along the way, I think in their case it made them cold, cruel, and heartless. I dare say that both of these guys were a little naive in their early years in the sport. That is my personal opinion.
Now, Miller and Richards have an awesome dynamic, but can they match up to the Dynasty? They've been together for years.
Converse and Osiris, under many different names, like you said, have been teammates for years. They started the Dynasty years ago. The Dynasty morphed into the Aftermath, which included Ben, Tyler, Trevor Lee, and Chet Sterling. Back in March, Tyler, Sterling, and Lee booted Converse and Osiris out of the Aftermath. Converse and Osiris responded by reforming the Dynasty, and they have been Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions ever since their first night reforming the Dynasty. Converse and Osiris defending the belts tonight, and Chris Lee, as we touched on earlier tonight, the winners of this match, whoever leaves as the champions, defend in 2 weeks at Weaver Cup Finals night against the Mid-Atlantic Outlaws.
I had a chance to team with the Mid-Atlantic Outlaws recently. These guys are focused. They are together.
Great teamwork!
Whoever goes against them are definitely going to have their money's worth.
Nick Richards was on the ball there for that save. Dynasty working great as a team. You know, Richards and Miller got the jump. They had the champions on the ropes, but Converse and Osiris just work so well together as a team. They know each other so well. They know every movement the other's going to make. Oh, God! Richards just stepping on the hand of Converse.
Converse already has. He already...
Converse has been leveled with some big blows here from Miller, and oh God, the hand of Converse is turning purple. Oh God, look at that grotesque shot from Jason Miller. Miller has got Converse compromised. He put all 240 pounds on that hand, and Chris Lee, you've been in the ring, you know what that's going to affect. That's going to affect Converse's ability to grab, to grip, to do just about anything in the course of this match. That was a big opportunity that Jason Miller just opened for the team.
It's also a mental thing, Brad. There's been a few times something has happened to me in the ring, and after that, I just couldn't think the same.
Converse just tagged out to Osiris. Maybe there was nothing to that, or maybe we should read something into it. He is on the apron, still favoring that hand. That hand, those fingers could be broken on the hand of Converse.
Oh,
Look
wow.
at Richards send Osiris skidding to the floor, and Richards means business here tonight. The recklessness of Nick Richards.
So much anger.
Oh, God! Cactus elbow! So much anger is right. Richards has just wiped out the champions by himself. My gosh!
He's so dark and he's so mysterious right now. Like,
it's not about the titles for Richards and Miller. They have said that more than once. It is not about the titles. Cover. This could be it after that big cactus elbow. No.
It's too nonchalant.
It is not about the titles. It is about crippling the heroes of CWF Mid-Atlantic, either physically or emotionally. That is what Richards and Miller are out to do on this lost cause of theirs, because that is how they view pro wrestling, as a lost cause that cannot be saved. And literally, these two guys are looking to burn it to the ground. Pretty much everything that the Dynasty stands for, everything that CWF Mid-Atlantic stands for, that you stand for, Richards and Miller are looking to burn to the ground if they have their say about things.
He put down all champions of CWF Mid-Atlantic earlier in his promo.
That includes you.
That includes me.
And you got to wonder if maybe Matthew De Niro, the television champion, heard that as well. We have not seen De Niro cross paths with any former members of Fatback since that fateful night on March 30th. But you're right. When Richards makes a blanket statement like that, when he downs any champion, you've got to think a lot of people are going to be very angered by it. And
this is what we work for. This is what we come here to do. And we're finally here. And he puts us all down with our work and our hard work and how we're trying to make sure that CWF is the best product of wrestling in the Mid-Atlantic.
But you talk about champions and what it means to be a champion. They have already put down the Mid-Atlantic champion here tonight. They have already made a huge impact on this card tonight. They have single-handedly forced Arik Royal out of the Weaver Cup tournament that he has won on 2 occasions. So these are 2 dangerous guys. This is a bad situation for all parties involved here, that these 2 guys could leave here as the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions tonight.
Miller does not care at all about the count. It doesn't matter how far up he can go. He just wants to beat Osiris, and he wants to beat Dynasty as a whole. And he's back in the ring now. Miller, wow. Osiris giving him a taste of his own medicine. Oh, there goes Richards off the top. Wow. Here comes Rick in the ring. Converse is mad at this. He's not going to stand back and watch his friend get beat down. But Nick Richards is all about... Nick Richards, oh, he's choking him out behind his back, behind referee Robbie Walsh's back. That is so illegal. These guys are just so dark and mysterious. They don't care how they hurt somebody. They just want to hurt him.
Richards and Miller manipulating the official, manipulating the rules here. These guys have gelled together as a tag team, and a dangerous tag team at that.
They are such a dangerous tag team. They really could walk out here as the new Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions.
Richards on top of Osiris. Osiris has been compromised here, but he reaches the bottom rope.
I don't think he cares about the count. He doesn't care about the count.
You know, these guys say they don't care about the belts. They just want to beat and ruin the heroes of CWF. But if they really didn't care about the belts, don't you think Richards would have kept choking him? Don't you think Richards, why would you break on the 4 count if you don't care about the belts? I'm calling it out right now on commentary for everybody here. I think these 2 guys are full of it.
That's a great point. Well, Brad, you never know. Maybe they want to capture these belts to maybe that's their way of helping to destruct CWF 1 championship at a time.
That would accomplish a lot tonight if they leave with the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Championship. Great move from Richards. Hooking the heel of Osiris, and he is literally dragging X to the corner and Jason Miller. Miller, the difference maker, getting fought off by Osiris here. Oh, God. These guys are just violent. That's all there is to it. These guys are just plain violent.
That's ground and pound right there.
That's exactly what it is. Miller standing over Osiris. Of course, we do not want to ignore the history that these guys have had. Miller, when he was a rising Generation League star, Miller had a lariat. Miller fought the aftermath for months and months and months. Foot on the chest. Oh, my God. He broke the pin to shove Converse off the apron. Oh, great move. He got the referee involved.
They've got Rick Converse off his game mentally. They possibly have injured his hand, and now they've got him mad and upset. They've got Rick Converse off his game mentally.
Miller had wars with the aftermath for months, including a memorable battle cage showdown against Converse. So he knows Converse very well. He knows Osiris well. Osiris and Richards have had some memorable brawls before, including a couple of years ago in the Weaver Cup. Osiris busted Nick Richards open on his way to advancing in the tournament. Great move from X here. He's got to tag Converse. He's got
to tag out right now.
One hand or not, broken hand or not, Converse is the Dynasty's best bet to retain the titles here.
It is. When I went against Rick, I gave him all I had, but it still wasn't enough. This guy has the tools to get it done and the experience.
His reserves are second to none.
He's got to tag him in right now.
He will need those reserves to fire up against these two violent offenders here in Richards and Miller. Osiris has created a big opening here, but he's got to make the tag. Miller is climbing in the ring. Miller has got Robbie Walsh's attention.
Man, I see
Robbie Walsh did not see the tag.
Oh, my gosh. These guys are such a well-oiled machine. They stayed, I'm sure they were conspiring this earlier. They knew that this moment would come up, and they planned this.
Richards is stalking Osiris, who has taken a tremendous beating. Big neck breaker. Puts his body weight on X here. Nope, did not get the cover. Excuse me, did not get the count. Osiris is still mighty close to the corner, though.
He is.
Richards and Miller, good move from Richards here, getting him away from Converse. Richards and Miller need to put something together here if they want to leave the tag team champions. Richards is going to make a charge here. Ate that back elbow.
He should have just stayed on him, Brad. He's giving him a little bit of time to breathe right now.
Wow,
huge kick to the face.
Boot right to the mush. Richards recovers. Oh, God.
Oh, wow. That's got to be it.
A grotesque landing in the buckle. The concern is all over Converse's face here. We might see new champs. We might see new champs right here.
Oh, this has to be it. He's on the ropes.
Poor ring positioning on the part of Nick Richards. I think, I dare say, just saved the tag team titles for the Dynasty.
He's got to get him in the middle of that ring and wear him down a little bit more. I mean, how long has he been in the ring? He's been in here at least 8 minutes, maybe 10.
I can't say for sure that Osiris would not have kicked out, but I can say that poor ring positioning there made an enormous difference. X is trying to fire out of that buckle. He's giving it everything he's got, but these guys have got a gang maul mentality here. Tag in once again.
These guys are showing a lot of chemistry. One of the things I thought before this match was that the chemistry factor or the experience will go towards the Dynasty.
Double suplex, they didn't get it. X puts a foot in the face of both guys, and now he's got a chance. Now he's got an opening. Robbie Walsh is not preoccupied.
Tag out.
Referee Robbie Walsh is watching, and there's the tag to Converse. Converse is legal, and these are those reserve tanks that we were talking about. That endurance that Converse has after almost 12, 13 years in the sport. Converse's reserves are second to none, and he just neck breakers. Jason Miller in center ring. Converse is running the ring right now.
15 minutes. 15 minutes remaining.
Halfway through the 30-minute time limit here. Oh, God, DDT. That DDT is a fight stopper. Converse avoids it.
Nice Russian leg sweep.
Converse had to avoid the brutality of that DDT. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Richter scale on Richards. Richter scale will change the course of this match, possibly end it.
He's got to watch his back.
Miller's up, swings out. He lost control. Uh-oh. Oh, God.
Wow. What a suplex.
gruesome belly to belly. 2-2.
He's got to watch his back. These guys come from anywhere. They have a gang-like mentality. It won't be that easy. He's got to dump one person and then try to go to the finish for the other.
That was the best chance that the Lost Cause team has had to win this thing. Whoop! Cyrus has got Richards.
Sky high. Oh, wow.
Miller gets planted with the sky high. Cyrus is coming from the third floor here. Whoa, boy, crushes Miller. Converse is legal. 1,
Nick Richards
2.
still alive.
No, did not get the 3, only 2. Richards breaks up the pin. I would have bet $100 that was it, Chris Lee.
I would have bet you the same thing. That was really vicious right there.
DUI here, double underhook impaler. No, Richards does not let him have it.
Gang-like mentality, you have to watch your back.
This Lost Cause team, Richards is directing traffic here. Oh God, neither one of them got anything. Remember that Richards is the legal man here. Oh, connects. Excuse me. Miller and Converse are legal. Oh boy, double team.
Wow.
Almost like a double team Richter scale. And they planted him. The Dynasty have retained the tag team championship in a war that can't hardly wait.
Awesome teamwork.
Incredible tag team bout.
16 minutes, 49 seconds. Your winners by pinfall and still the CWF Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions, the Dynasty.
Dynasty wins and stands tall as the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions after a great tag team title defense. On behalf of Chris Lee and everyone at CWF Mid-Atlantic, this is Brad Stutz signing off at Can't Hardly Wait. We will see you on August the 17th at Weaver Cup Finals Night.
On the benches, every time somebody like Enos was mentioned, I would turn green, me being in the trenches. Living adventurous, not worrying about expenditures. I'm waving temperatures, but no zero, no hero, no father figure. You got a problem. I'm sounding my ears, and the weight loss will be vicious. The heart of Nick Sagan, 2
See, Nick Richards, see, you may be okay with losing. You see me? No, I'm not okay with losing, okay? That may be your lifestyle, to go out there and lose, but you see this belt on my shoulder? This means I'm the man. This means I don't lose, I win until somebody beats me. So if you're that stupid to do what you did, August 17th, Nick, Jason, I don't care who you pick. Because once you step in the ring with me, I'm kicking both of your asses. I'm kicking all 3 of your asses, 4 or 5, I don't care. But Weaver Cup Finals night, the night that was supposed to be my night to reclaim the Weaver Cup trophy, I'm taking all my aggression and frustration out on you. So I will see you August 17th.
You got it. You got what Arik Royal said, that he's going to kick our ass. He's coming on the 17th to beat us. Let me tell you something. Win, lose, or draw, it don't matter whose name is on this lease. We run this house. We own it. You see, when Arik Royal says that he's going to come and kick our ass, that's wrestler talk. That's a champion saying what he has to say. But us, he made the mistake of telling us we need to bring somebody. We could bring anybody. Well, we did. We found somebody that is as miserable and hates this place as much as we do. He feels just as abandoned by this place as we do because they don't show him anything. He should be champion right now, but I'm not worried about that because he's a fighter. And fighters are going to fight. Fighters is this man right here.
Arik Royal, you made a big mistake. Arik Royal, get ready to get your head beat in.